Watch Port Charles, desperate to discover the truth.
The shroud has to be where the Avatar gets his powers. It's like a lifeline.
How do you trap him long enough to rip it off his head?
They found the perfect pawn.
We can use Karen to lure the Avatar out in the open, and then we can trap it.
Will they discover the one they've been fighting as one of their own? Port Charles torn. Watch Port Charles, coming up next, only on SoapNet.
Oh, and the toilet doesn't flush, and it's filthy, and that's so-called breakfast.
All right, save it, Doc. There's someone here to see you.
Really? If it's the guys from 2020, tell them to call my publicist.
Sorry, it's not Barbara Walters, Chris. Just me.
How disappointing. What are you doing here?
Well, in light of your theatrics with Lancelot, I've been asked to give you a psychiatric evaluation. I have my own opinion of you, Chris, but let's make it official.
Colleen, can you give these papers to Mrs. Barrington after her meeting? I've got a plane to catch.
Sure. Don't worry about a thing.
Thank you.
Hey. Are you going somewhere?
Yeah, actually I am, and I just quit my job.
You're kidding. Why?
I'm heading back to New York.
All right. What happened? Did you have another run-in with the Avatar or something?
No, it's nothing supernatural. That's the least of my worries.
And why are you leaving?
It's personal.
Okay, well, we're friends. Personal, I mean, come on.
No, not this time.
Kate.
Just leave it alone, okay, Ian?
All right.
No, I'm sorry. I'm leaving because of you.
Wow, this is a surprise.
Well, yeah, but, you know, not to me, because I see, I was wandering, just out and about, you know, in the neighborhood, and I thought I'd stop by, see what's going on, hang out for a minute, so, ta-da, here I am.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Am I that obvious? I guess I've always been kind of obvious. Don't answer that question. Okay, well, here I am to make, I need to make a tiny little weenie confession.
Okay, this doesn't sound good.
Well, see, what happened was, I was just casually talking to Rafe, and we were chatting, and I sort of told him where he's from.
Europe?
Further north, maybe higher up. Like, maybe I told him heaven, like... Oh, listen, I told Rafe that he's an angel.
We will arrive in 2 days and start shooting right away. Yeah, all right. See you then.
Hey, Jack.
Hey. So, how's Libby doing?
Oh, she's okay, I guess. Maybe she's still a little scared after coming face-to-face with the Avatar. Like, are you taking a little trip?
Oh, yeah, I'm actually going to Bermuda, freelance photography job.
That's nice. I hear it's beautiful there. I hope you're not going alone.
No, actually, me and my model. And plan on having the time of my life.
You're leaving because of me. I'm sorry to hear that. I understand kissing.
No, I don't think you do understand.
Well, then maybe you can explain it to me.
No, if kissing you was awkward, then talking about it's even worse.
Awkward? We're friends here. If you want to go to New York, please go. Godspeed, but don't let it be because of the night and the kiss.
No, it wasn't about just that night.
Well, then what?
This is a small town, Ian.
I know it's a small town, but, I mean, you have a lot of friends here, and I'm one of them.
That's not the point. I told you that Brendan and I weren't together anymore, but we're still very much involved.
Okay, so what, you don't trust me anymore?
No. No, I don't trust myself.
I cannot believe that you told him he was an angel. He must have freaked out.
No. No. Actually, no, yeah, he did. Completely. In fact, you know, I'm actually not sure whether he's still speaking to me or not.
Lucy, I never told him about his heavenly connection because I thought that he couldn't handle it. He's got a lot of stuff going on right now.
I know, you're right. And if it's any consolation, I think he just thinks I'm totally crazy. But I think, though, that maybe this was supposed to happen. You know, maybe it was supposed to slip out of my mouth and somehow the universe meant this to happen.
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't blame it on the universe.
Well, okay, wait. Just stay with me here. Listen to me. Just maybe this whole thing will jog his memory. He'll remember that he's an angel and then he fell in love with you.
No, nothing's gonna jog his memory about anything. He is with Livy now, and you should have seen him. He was all over her. It was like I didn't even exist. Lucy, he really is moving on with his life, and I am really trying to do the same thing.
Oh, really? Just sipping coffee, maybe sit in your bedroom, eating ice cream out of a carton, popping bonbons by the hundreds?
No,
Huh? Is that it?
I'm not doing that. I'm going to Bermuda with Jack. I'm going to get a killer tan, and I'm going to try and forget that Rafe Kovich came back to this earth.
Stop this! Bermuda? With Jack? Are you out of your mind? Allison, you love Rafe. He loves you. You're soulmates.
My soulmate is with someone else. My soulmate is with Livy, and they are expecting a child. My soulmate is otherwise engaged. No, they're not just engaged, they're married.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're gonna go with Jack. Well, Jack is kind of the rebound guy. Those rebound guys never work. They don't work, and you know it.
He's not my rebound guy. Jack is my friend. That's it. And this is an assignment. He's the photographer, and I am the model, and we are just going to go and enjoy ourselves. That's it.
I see. So you're gonna go to Bermuda, be a little model for Jack. All you're trying to do is forget Rafe for just one moment. Admit it.
No, Lucy, not for just 1 minute. Forever. I can't do this anymore. I cannot care about Rafe anymore. I just can't.
Yeah, I kind of know what you're thinking. You know, me going to Bermuda while Lancelot haunts Port Charles.
Oh, no. Not at all. Actually, I was thinking it's great. I mean, you got a great new job, something you really like, so.
Right. While you're stuck here fighting evil, right?
Yeah, well, you know, that's my job. It's not as glamorous as an island gig with a beautiful model, but, you know, it's what I do. It's in my blood, I guess.
Fighting evil is?
Yeah. Yeah, although I know that you've had your encounters with evil yourself, so.
Yeah, well, tingling with Caleb was no party, but I wish you luck.
Thanks.
Good luck, Ray.
Thanks.
Oh, hey, I'll get that.
This is your model? Why didn't you want to tell me that Allison is the one going to Bermuda with you?
Lancelot, why were you so drawn to help him?
Well, let's see. There was the money and the power, and that's pretty much it. I'm not crazy. I'm just being me.
Did Lancelot tell you what to say? Or more to the point, did you feel compelled to help him?
Compelled. Look, stop trying to put me in the loony bin and just listen to my offer.
Okay, go on.
I think the cops should work alongside Lancelot. And I'm not hearing voices. This is what he told me he wants.
We're supposed to work with a caped, hooded criminal?
You can call him what you want, but he gets results. And yeah, he roughs up a few losers here and there, but who cares? I mean, crime rate is down 47%. Tourism is just booming, and property values are skyrocketing. Every major newspaper is covering his actions.
Waiting for something bad to happen. And it will. Come on, Chris. We can't have some vigilante out there meting out justice any way he wants.
He has improved Port Charles. He's put it on the map. Imagine what old Lance could do if he's working alongside PC's finest.
And what does he want in return?
He wants nothing except to keep his anonymity.
If this guy wants to work with us, then he should cut out the dramatics, get trained, and do the job the legit way.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? I've had just about enough of you. Now, you're gonna tell us who this Lancelot character is.
Don't answer that, Chris.
Ah, meet my attorney, David Harmon.
Good day, gentlemen, madam.
We were just discussing.
Yeah, he knows what you were just discussing.
You gotta be kidding.
You're suing us personally for false arrest?
Yeah, $1 million each.
Don't look at me like that, Ian. I'm headed back to New York. No matter how close we've gotten, no matter what we've been through, I love Brendan very much, and that will never change.
He's a lucky man.
And if there's any chance I can get back what we once had, then I've got to try.
You believe him forever, do you?
I'm sure trying. What about you?
What, you mean after you've left?
It's hard when you lose someone you love.
Yeah, but you never really lose them, do you? They're always with you.
I'm gonna miss you. Thank you for reminding me how lucky I am to have found love.
Well, off you go to New York, find that guy and try to work it out, okay?
Thanks, Ian, for everything.
For everything, I mean, for getting you caught up with the candles and the Avatar and...
That was never boring. You've been a real friend.
I'll miss you.
Dr. Russo to the nursery. Dr. Robert Russo to the nursery.
I realize how hard this is to just wait around for Rafe to come to his senses. But you cannot, oh, Allison, you simply cannot just give up on him.
Lucy, I would never give up on Rafe, and you know that of all people. He's the one who's given up on me, and I think him marrying someone else really should have been my first clue.
Well, just wait. We both know what happened there. Livy tricked him into that. Now, Rafe's heart is going to lead him right back. You know what? It already is leading him right back to you.
No.
Yes, it is. It is. Allison, he told me about the cliff. He didn't use his hands to save you. He used his heart and he used his mind. And don't you see what that means? I think it means that he's starting to connect everything, to see that the reason he came back to this earth is for you.
But see, that's the thing. I really don't think that God would be that cruel. For him to send back the love of my life only to marry my enemy?
But he is the love of your life. And your love together has defied all the bad stuff and all these circumstances up to now. Come on.
That's what we had, Lucy. We don't have that anymore.
No, but it started that. He came back because you needed him. And then he came back again because you were facing jail time. And now he's back again.
All I know is that Livy snagged him up before anything could happen at all. And now they're married. So I am going to Bermuda with Jack. End of discussion.
No.
Yes.
Allison, listen to me. You can't. Because I know, I can feel it, that this is just the start of all the good stuff. It's the beginning again.
Lucy, please don't do this. I'm serious. I can't do this anymore. All I know is that I get the teeniest, tiniest little piece of hope with Rafe, and it explodes in my face, and it's very tiring, and it hurts. So I'm going to Bermuda with Jack. Okay?
No, it's not okay, because you know you still love Rafe.
Love isn't everything all the time.
No, don't you say that. Don't say it, because love is everything. Love is all we have, and you know that deep down, you do.
All I know is that my heart is breaking, and I can't do this anymore. Please don't make this any harder than it has to be.
I didn't tell you Allie was coming with me to Bermuda because I didn't want you showing up and messing with her head.
I wouldn't do that. But, you know, she's very vulnerable right now.
Well, I wonder why that is, Rafe. Right now, Allie needs to move on and have some fun. And most of all, put you behind her. And do you have a problem with that?
No. I have no right to her.
You sure as hell don't.
Right. Okay, well, just take care of her, okay?
I will. And good luck. You know, fighting Lancelot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna just concentrate on my business now. Find out the weakness of this creature, you know?
Well, you know, it's too bad that avatars don't have talisman. You know, that's what finally did Caleb in. But, good luck.
Hey, Ian, it's Rafe. Yeah, listen, I don't know, but I think I just found a way to catch an avatar.
Come on, Chris, this is ludicrous.
Careful. Could get your license yanked as well for questioning me without my attorney present.
Or we could just make this all go away.
Exactly. See, I'm just trying to establish a good relationship between Lancelot and the PCBD.
However, if you do insist on playing hardball, welcome to the major leagues.
What's that supposed to mean?
Here's a copy of the statement I'll be handing out at my press conference today.
Hey, look, let's keep the press out of this.
Well, we can try, but you know how the media loves a story about a guy who only wants to help those in need. Let's keep every man, woman, and child safe.
It doesn't sound like a criminal to me.
We're supposed to just overlook Lancelot's strong-arm tactics?
Well, it's your call.
Well, I'll tell you, we won't be backed into a corner like this.
Excuse us. Andy? Take the offer.
Are you crazy?
If you're working with Lancelot, you have a better chance of finding out who he is, and that's what you want, right?
Two can play this game, huh? Okay, thanks.
You know, I had some thoughts on prisoners' rights, and maybe you can incorporate it in a speech or something.
Doctor. Mr. Harmon, I'll make a call. Your client will be released in a few hours.
Splendid.
What about Lancelot?
We'll go over the terms of the agreement in my office.
Great. Thank you, Counselor. You are the best. Can't win them all.
We'll see about that.
Here you go.
Hey, what
Hi.
a nice surprise. What are you doing here?
Well, you know, I can't stay away from you. Besides, I thought maybe we could have some coffee or some lunch or something else.
Oh, sure. I could use it. I just had a surprise meeting with Chris's lawyer.
Ooh.
Yeah, how was your day?
Well, it's okay. Except you know how I get that thing stuck in my head? You know that thingy where I can't remember somebody's name and I really want to remember it, but I can't for the life of me?
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, so you're gonna help me remember it.
That's why I hate it.
Okay, listen. Those two girls, remember Amy and Paige, came to the house and they had this guy with them. It was like their boss guy or something. What was his name?
Ed. Ed was his name.
I think you're right. See, I knew you'd know that.
Well, why don't I go talk to Andy for just a few minutes in his office, and then we'll go have some coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't be long.
Never am.
Okay, see ya. Ed. Ed, huh? Okay, listen, Ed. I think it's time the two of us met. So I want to get some answers from you. Maybe a little seance would do the trick. And I need you to answer those questions like, why is Rafe back in Port Charles? Why did he lose his memory? And how the heck are we going to get him back with Allison?
Came as fast as I could.
Hey, you sounded a little down on the phone.
I just said goodbye to a friend.
How that feeling?
So what's all the excitement about?
Oh, okay, so Jack was here and I was talking to him, and something he said reminded me that every creature that I've ever stalked has had a weakness, something in it to keep it safe.
Like what, like a talisman?
And the Avatar, it's never been destroyed, but for centuries, it's just traveled from host to host to host. Now, what is it that it needs to even just be the Avatar?
I don't know, the shroud?
Right? We gotta get hold of that shroud.
That's gonna take some doing.
Yep.
I'm having coffee. Do you want some?
Sure.
All right.
Okay. This is good. This is good. I'm just gonna focus on figuring this out. Keep my mind from wandering to things that shouldn't. Yeah. I can't think about her. I can't.
Hey.
Hi. Hi, I'm so excited about Bermuda. Come in.
Me too.
I can't wait to get as far away from this place as I possibly can.
Yeah, wait till you see where we're staying. It's
Ooh.
pretty ritzy. Travel agent just sent that over.
Oh my gosh. Ew, I hope my room is as nice as this.
Yes, your room will look just like that. Actually, our condo. We're sort of staying together.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles. Torn. The shroud has to be where the Avatar gets its powers. It's like a lifeline. So we destroy the shroud, the Avatar will lose all its powers, and it can be destroyed.
So you're asking me to spy on Rafe?
Not asking, telling.
Did you miss any of Port Charles this week? Be there for the SoapNet Marathon of all this week's Port Charles episodes, Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Log on to soapnet.com for your complete schedule. SoapNet, soap watching made easy.
Watch today's episodes of All My Children and One Life to Live. Then stay tuned for General Hospital, only on